everybody, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another vlog. So today's vlog is going to be a type of inspiration vlog. Okay, it's gonna be visualizing our future for 2026, just setting intentions for next year so we know what we want going into the next year. No setting intentions on January 1st. No, we're setting intentions in 2025. We know what we want in 2026, so by the time 2026 comes, we are ready. We're just executing. Okay, no setting intentions in 2026 on the 1st of January, making your what's called making a list of things to achieve in 2026 January 1st 2026. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Make your visions, make your goals, make things you want to achieve, make sure you know them the year before so you can just be executing them the following year. So that's what we're doing today. Got my vision board right here. Today we're just gonna be setting intentions, making our vision board. I do have only half the pictures today because my mom is doing the printing, so because she's busy with work and printing my stuff as well, and she's also got assignments as well, so juggling all of that doesn't really fit into her 8-hour day. I do only have half of the pictures today, which is understandable because she is a very busy person. She's always running around. I've just been rotting in bed the whole day since I got back from school. I've been rotting because I have no assignments. I have no stress in life. I needed to rot. I needed to rest and just not have any type of stress because it is a Friday and it is my last day of school. Well, it was my last day of school, and I figured, let me just do something productive. Let me just do my board because I am leaving also in a few days, and I obviously can't leave with the board and the pictures and make that somewhere else, you know. So I have to do this here in this house and then hang it up on my wall. I have no idea where I'm gonna hang it up because my wall is quite full. It's actually very full, and this board is like huge. Okay, it is huge, so I have no idea where I'm gonna hang it up. I will cross that bridge when I get there, okay? Because I'm not trying to create problems for myself, you know. Deal with the problem when you get to the problem, okay? And also, my YouTube is growing slowly but surely. My YouTube is growing. I've been getting notifications on YouTube Studio that my shorts are getting like 2,000 views, which is not something I'm really used to. I've been making shorts that do really well. Some people do subscribe, some don't subscribe. On that subscribe note, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing, Green Pop? Go subscribe right now. Okay, join the little family, the little community that I've grown to have. Stay, grow, build your inner self with me. Take care of yourself, just be your little girly self and channel into your inner femininity. Okay, let's grow together. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you do not ever miss an upload. I upload every Thursday, every 6 p.m. and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because if you haven't already, just subscribe right now. Girly Pop. Looking a bit scary, but you know, anything for skincare, right? So I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then I'm gonna go steam my face. PJ suit and about to do my skincare. I've had my little bath in like 100-degree water. I'm gonna get into some skincare. I'm gonna journal, reflect on my day, get all of this gunk out of my head and just throw it into my journal. Okay, so let's get to it. So I do have these pictures here. I'm just gonna cut them up tonight, and then tomorrow, once I get the rest of the pictures, and then figure out the whole layout of how it's gonna look like on the canvas. So I'm actually very tired and it's like super late now, but this is all I managed to cut up. I'm gonna go to bed now. Again, so it is the next morning, right? But cutting up all of those papers, all of those pictures one by one with the small ass scissors took an insanely godly amount of time. That was just not okay. Also another reason that made me sleep last night, because that was taking too long. But anyways, no, don't fall. I am done, and the amount of pictures I have are very little, and my canvas is pretty big, so I don't know. This is what we are working with. No, don't fall again. My pictures have different categories, right? There's health, there's physical well-being, and then there's mental. I'm not going to explain all of my pictures because there is like a lot of pictures here, so I'm just going to get the first few at the top. So I have there's this picture here. Like throughout the first half of the year, I was drinking green juice because, you know, it's good for you, it's good for your gut health, it helps with clearing out your skin. So I was very consistent with this, right? And obviously I don't fund myself, I don't have the finances to actually be able to stay consistent throughout the whole year. But my mom and I were very consistent with this, and hopefully next year will also be very consistent with this, but throughout the whole year. And then this is just a picture I took in Cape Town of the sunset with my glasses and my book. So it's just like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's just not necessarily an inspiration, but like a reminder that you're privileged enough to travel to Cape Town and witness or see the beautiful sunset at freaking 7 o'clock at night, you know, when it's dark where I live, you know. So it's like a reminder. And there's this 100 followers that I want to reach by the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed already, go subscribe right now, girly pop. So I do want to reach this by the end of the year. I know I'm making a 2026 vision board, but I feel like I won't be able to reach 100 followers by the end of the year. I do want to reach 100 followers by the end of the year. I am on 86. So girly pop, if you're watching this, go subscribe right now. Okay, grow the family, join the family, be a part of this community. Okay, and I do upload every Thursday at 6 p.m. so hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Okay, there's also another subscribers thing. This one says my subscribers double each day, so I do want to grow my subscribers very, very much. And then there's this, I'm in my I don't know how, but I will era. Like such a short sentence that actually really defines my life, because school-wise I don't know how or where I'll be next year. YouTube-wise I don't know how I'll reach the many subscribers that I really want, or the goal of subscribers that I really want at a certain time. So I don't know how, but I definitely know that I will. And also the W is cut, it just get chopped off, but that is my fault. And then I have this 500 followers as well. This I want to reach by like mid-year next year, and then by the end of the year I do want to grow another 500, so then by the end of the year I'll have 1,000 followers. So if you have not subscribed already for the third time, go subscribe, girly pop, go subscribe right now. Okay, and it's not necessarily the most important, but it's like one of the things I really need so I can feel more confident in my skin, is getting clear skin. So we have this lady, and if you are this lady and you see this, girly pop, your skin, I envy you. Okay, beautiful shiny skin, no dark spots whatsoever, no pimples, pink lips, eyebrows definitive. Obviously my eyebrows are not very definitive. She has long lashes. I just want to tap into my inner femininity. I want to be more feminine. I want to be more curly. Sometimes I can be very boy, very, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to glow, okay? And my skin has come a very long way. It's clearing up a bit. It's not very bad. It's not very how it was, you know, like a year ago. It has healed. It has become a bit clear, somewhat clear, but obviously that's the goal right there. And then we have this cake. It has 100 and the YouTube logo on it. You know I'm gonna say go subscribe right now and grow the family. And then this one is just a picture of a journal, and I do journal. I actually have this exact journal. It's right here. It's called the gratitude journal, and it looks like this exact journal. I do journal. I just don't journal every day. I journal when I'm like feeling really crappy about myself or about my life or about whatever's happening in my life. So I want to journal more, even in good times, even when good things happen. I just want to jot it down. Okay, today something good happened. I felt happy. You know, just I don't want my journal to be filled with misery, because it currently is filled with misery, and I don't journal every day. So I do want to get more into journaling. And then there's this one. This is the cutest one ever. It says, Lord, please calm my anxious heart. The physical girly pop. There's these two pictures for the physical. One, I want to get a toned bag. I don't gym, right? I don't gym, but I do want to get a toned bag because I love backless dresses and just... And also, my friends in high school used to think I gym because like my back is somewhat toned, but I don't gym at all, because they'd always ask me like, if I posed a certain way for a picture, my something would, like my back would, you know, show, and they think that I gymmed. So now I want to actually say that I gym when people ask me if I gym, right? So they know that this back didn't just come from the Lord. I made it happen, okay? And then body wise, I don't have an ass, I don't have big boobies, but I do want to somewhat look very presentable. I want to look gorgeous. I want to look, you know, it must show that I'm somebody's girlfriend, okay? And then we have this dream, plan, and do, which is currently what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. I've already dreamed. Now I'm in planning stage, because now I'm just creating my vision board. I'm making intentions. I'm creating intentions. I'm jotting everything down that I want to do. I do want to read more. I read a lot. I read, so I love reading. So I do want to get more into reading, because sometimes I read and leave the book halfway because firstly it's boring, or secondly I don't really get the chance to read because I'm either busy with school, I'm busy with home, or I'm just tired. So I do want to read more. So there's this lady with the books, but I do have like a bunch more left, and I'm not going to go into them because it's lots and it's going to take like maybe 30 minutes, because I do talk a lot when I talk to myself, well, the camera, but essentially talking to myself. So I'm just going to layer out my images on my canvas, which is pretty big. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but I'm hoping, you know, it can be definitive, can look really pretty and come out the way I want it to look, even though it's not gonna fit on the entire canvas. So I was very wrong about the pictures not fitting on the very big canvas. There are a bit of spaces left, but obviously that's not very much of a big problem. But she's looking pretty. Like, she is looking very gorgeous. It's actually coming out the way I wanted it to. So here, this other picture here of God, and obviously it being myself, you know, and just telling me to cry to God when I have a problem. And then there's this cute one here, which is very hidden. So this trend, so this is just two different flowers, my wish and God's plan. And then there's this one, pray, believe, receive. I'm gonna use this glue because I can't find the normal glue stick, so I'm gonna use this glue, and it is art and crafts, so I'm assuming it's gonna work. Pretty. finished, but there are a bit of awkward spaces here and here and here and here, but obviously I did not have enough pictures. And the layout that I laid out earlier, I don't know what happened to it. Okay, I don't know what happened to it. It's looking okay. It's looking cute for my first vision board. It's looking quite cute. So my wall looks like that. My wall is absolutely filled to the brim. Like, I have no idea where I'm going to put this board. Like, I'm contemplating putting it up there, because down here it'd be too close to my bed, and when I sleep and I have so many teddy bears, it'll just knock it over when I'm sleeping. And I do have that little hook, but that hook is for my caps and for my shoulder bag, so I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put a hook up there, and then I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm envisioning, but it'll be up there because there's no other space, and I can't put it here. That painting, this painting with the birds is my painting, and then that painting is my brother's painting. So I do want to take that painting, that painting. That looks okay, right? It's a bit like really far, but it looks okay. I feel like it looks okay. How I'm gonna get up there. No idea whatsoever. Okay, she's a bit skewed, but I don't have any more hooks, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. So I am gonna wait for the tape on the hook to get dry first before I hang this up, because it will fall if I hang it up now. So I'm gonna wait for that to get dry first, and then maybe a bit later I'm gonna hang it up. So I found these stickers, right? I'm absolutely not sure where I got these from. I really don't know, but I am gonna stick these as well on the awkward spaces here. These are just a bit too awkward, and then when I do come back, I'm gonna ask my mom to print like a few, maybe like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like maybe 4 pictures to paste on there. They have nothing to do with my vision board, they just look cute. So I did put these here, and then there's some here. Oh, look at how cute that bear is. Ugh, so cute. And then there's the duck there. More. So I did put these here, and then there's some here. Oh, look at how cute that bear is. So this is your sign to make a vision board of your own. Set intentions for 2026 before 2026 comes. Okay, set intentions, know what you want, plan it out, and then by the time 2026 comes, you just executing things. Like, look at how pretty she looks. She looks very pretty. She's not the most aesthetic because there is a bunch of stuff going on here, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud. I'm actually really proud of how she turned out, even though there are a bit of awkward spaces. But set intentions. This is your sign to set intentions for 2026. Set intentions for your future. Know what you want so you can just plan it out. Talk to God. Talk to whichever higher power you praise. Talk to him. Talk to her. Speak your goals out to the universe. Speak your achievements out to the universe. And if you plan, and don't only plan, execute. I assure you, your goals will become true. Your goals will come true, your achievements, you achieve so much more than you actually planned. Don't just make a vision board. have a plan to execute the things on your vision board. Like, for example, this is a journal, right? And it's a pink journal. I love pink, so that's already like a bit into my little journaling pink femininity, wanting to tap into my inner feminine, you know, right? But I do love pink. I do journal once in a while. So this is already something I'm doing. You know, it's on here because I want to get consistent with it. Is this butterfly picture from a caterpillar to like a little cocoon, and then it blooms. It grows into a butterfly, and it says, give yourself time to bloom. Don't expect things to happen now. Just because I made a vision board today doesn't mean by the time January 1st, 2026, like half the things here are going to be done. No, it does not mean that. We're just planning how we want our 2026 to be. Throughout the whole year, we'll just be achieving, and by the end of the year, at least half of them. There's a lot of things here. So there's like a bunch of things on here that I do want to, and I know I will, if I give myself the time to do it. If I believe in myself, I know I'll achieve all of the things on here, because it's not like super unachievable goals, because I can't get closer to God. I don't know how, but I will err. I know that even though I don't know how I'm going to do it, I know I will, because I believe in myself, even when others don't, even when I cringe when I see people watching my TikToks. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to cringe at that time, but I'm going to grow. You know, somebody will follow me. Somebody will grow with me. Somebody will help me grow. I believe in myself enough to know that I'll grow my subscribers. I believe in myself enough to know that I will spend time with God and build my faith. I know that I'll become successful one day. Maybe not today, maybe not next year, maybe not the following year, you know, but someday I will succeed, you know, because I want it, because I'm not trying to go into a store and have a calculator with me, you know. I want to have clear skin. I want to start icing. I want to have healthy hair. I want to, you know, I want a lot of things. And in order to get things that I want, I need to work the things that I want. And I will be working on the things that I want, because I want them. I need them in order to feel very fulfilled in life, because that's just me. You may be different. You may not need all the things. You may not even relate to my vision board, but you have your own goals, because everybody has goals. Everybody has goals. Nobody does not have goals. The only thing that sets you apart from everybody is the fact that you work hard to achieve your goals. And that's the point of a vision board. You envision what you want, and then you execute it. One by one, bit by bit. Pick one. And for that day, start working on it, and just be continuous and consistent, and you'll achieve it. But that was my little vision board rant. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I hope you were inspired. I hope you were inspired to make your own vision board. Maybe it's different from my vision board. You have different goals, because not everybody has the same goals. But if you did get inspired, if you did enjoy the vlog, don't forget to subscribe. I upload every Thursday at 6 p.m. And I love you guys. Bye.